Okay, hi everyone, I'm here with your 534 video, How Can I Find the Area of a Trapezoid? In this chapter, you have developed several different strategies for finding the area of shapes. You have found the sums of the areas of multiple smaller parts. You have rearranged smaller parts into rectangles to find areas. You have also made shapes bigger to find their areas. You have developed quite the repertoire of strategies. In this lesson, you will focus on how to choose a strategy to find the area of a new shape, a trapezoid. As you work with your team, practice visualizing how each shape can be changed or rearranged. Ask each other these questions as you work. What strategy should we use? Which lengths are important? We're going to start with problem 596. Area challenge trapezoids. Trapezoids are shapes like the ones at right. A trapezoid has 4 sides and at least one pair of opposite sides that are parallel. While finding the area of an unfamiliar shape by cutting and rearranging pieces to form a parallelogram or rectangle work to find the area of a trapezoid? To investigate how to find the area of this shape, get a set of 3 trapezoids from the lesson 534A resource page for your team. Your team may want to explore using the Trapezoid Decomposer Method 1 Student E-Tool, Desmos, and/or Trapezoid Decomposer Method Student 2 E-Tool. Your task: work with your team to identify at least 2 ways to rearrange a trapezoid into another shape or set of shapes for which you could find the area. Then discuss how you could find the area of each original trapezoid. Use the discussion points below to get started. How can we cut and rearrange a trapezoid into another shape for which we can find the area? What shapes can we make from 2 identical trapezoid? Which lengths are needed to find the area? And how is the area of each original trapezoid related to the area of the other shapes you created? So we have your resource page. Which I'm getting right now. Okay, so you have your resource pages. They look like this, I believe, are the ones that I put in your packet. You can cut those out if you want, and you're going to answer problem 596. So go ahead and do that now. Also, there is the Desmos eTools hooked, so you can also use those. Okay, if you're back with me, you've answered 596. That's a discussion question, so we are going to save it to talk about it in class. 597. Sheila thought she could make a trapezoid into a parallelogram and then into a rectangle. She started by folding her trapezoid so that the parallel sides lined up. Then she cut along the fold line, the dashed line in the picture. Fold and cut one of your trapezoids the same way Sheila did. What 2 shapes have you created? B. How can Sheila rearrange her 2 pieces to make one parallelogram? Sketch her shape. C. Locate the base and height of the parallelogram. Where could she find these lengths on her original trapezoid? So go ahead and pause your video, and you're going to answer questions A, B, and C. For C, if you need to draw the sketch again of the original trapezoid, please do that so you can label the sides with the base and height. So again, A, B, and C. Pause the video and answer. Okay, if you're back with me, you've done 597. Moving on to 598, area of a trapezoid. Dejan's homework tonight includes a problem where he has to find the area of a trapezoid at right. Draw a copy of Dejan's trapezoid on your paper, then choose a way to form a parallelogram. Sketch the arrangement on your paper and label the base and height of the parallelogram. So go ahead and pause the video. And what you're going to do is form a parallelogram. So sketch your arrangement down here in a parallelogram and label your base and height of the parallelogram. If you're back with me, you've done part A. So part B says, find the lengths on the trapezoid that makes the base of the parallelogram. These lengths are called the bases of the trapezoid. So go ahead and pause and figure out the bases of the trapezoid. Okay, if you're back with me, you should have done the bases. So we're looking at the bases. The bases are 10 millimeters and 20 millimeters. Part C says, where can you see the height of the parallelogram on the trapezoid? What does it measure? Go ahead and pause and answer. Okay, and if you have answered part C, the height is the dashed line that goes right up the side right there, and it is 8 millimeters. That is if you are using the actual trapezoid. If you were using, if you divided it into 2 trapezoids, your height would be 4, but hopefully you use that one trapezoid that I just showed you. D, find the area of the new parallelogram or rectangle. How is this area related to the height of the trapezoid? Explain how you found your answer. So, go ahead and pause your video and answer part D. Okay, that's going to be a question that we save and talk about in class. And E, if you have not already done so, find the area of the trapezoid. So go ahead and pause your video and answer part E. And we're going to save part E to talk about in class. Moving on to 599, which is going to be our last problem for today. The park problem. The city council is trying to decide how much to budget for mowing the grass in the city park shown in the diagram at right. The park is all grass except for the playground area, a picnic area, and basketball courts. Using what your team knows about finding the areas of rectangles, parallelograms, triangles, trapezoids, and using the 5.34C resource page, calculate the area of the park that will need to be mowed. Assume that all the angles appearing to be right angles are actually right angles. If possible, find 2 different ways to find the total area. Be sure to show all your work so that you can explain your strategy to other teams. So, I really want you to just define the area one way. That's what I'm going to concentrate on. So there is a resource page that makes that diagram bigger. Use this resource page. Okay, you are trying to figure out the area of the grass that needs to be mowed at the park. That is your responsibility. That is the last problem that you need to do. As always, if you have questions, please email me. And when you're done, make sure you upload pictures of your work if this is your remote day.